Okay, let me just speak about this episode real quick. It's not gonna take me much time to explain what this episode is all about. It's a filler episode, so it's just like it's a recap of what just happened. And I don't know why they would do a recap at such a time because it's pretty much like this that the episode like they are like in 30 chapters, 35 chapters in. So I don't understand why they would do a recap when they have at least like 140 chapters in the whole series, and they are right now only at like 30 35th chapter, something like that. So it doesn't make sense for them to do a recap all of a sudden. I mean, you could take a break or anything, animators maybe taking break, I don't know, but in the end, a recap at a time like this when I was excited for a new arc, because I know the next arc is really a good arc. Like, I really enjoy the arc. It's definitely one of my favorite arcs throughout all Black Clover. So I was waiting for this arc to start, but eventually it did not start. So this is pretty much a filler. So next episode, finally the arc starts, and I just hope that they don't screw up the arc anyways, because I'll be honest, I really love the previous arc that they did really good, the kingdom invasion arc, and then there was the dungeon one. They did really good with that job, but I just hope that they don't do something like they did with the start, because right now bringing out a filler out of nowhere, it just made my mood go like, why? Just why do you need a filler when you have so many chapters to go through? Like, if you adapt in 5 volumes, at least that's what I know. They adapt in 5 volumes, and I think so. This is they have adapted 2 volumes so far, 2 or 3. I don't remember. I don't remember well, but I think it is 2. So they have like 3 or either 2 volumes left to adapt. So I don't know why they would put a filler right now out of all time, but okay, I don't mind it. I just I just didn't like the fact they put the filler in out of nowhere, because I was in there expecting the next arc to start in on this episode. But okay, next episode finally we get in the mirror mage, also the sister complex mage, and I'm hoping that we could get we they do well with this next arc, because I really love the next arc. It's definitely my favorite arc up until I've read up until now. It definitely is my favorite arc. I read like 110 chapters right now, as of right now, and definitely this is my favorite arc. Like, legit, it's really good arc. So I really want this arc to be adapted really well, because I don't care if they slow down the pacing. I don't care if they even rush it. I just want it to be good. I don't want it to leave out anything. That's all I want from this arc, because it is a really good arc and a very enjoyable arc, and also it has one of the most craziest, one of my favorite fights throughout all Black Clover, and I definitely want to see that. And the opening already indicates what I'm talking about. Yummy. Definitely keep an eye out for that fight, because that fight is one of the most craziest fights I've seen throughout all Black Clover. Anyways, this episode was nothing much than a filler. I don't want to have much to talk about this episode, so let me know what do you think. Are you excited for the next arc? And let me know. Did you really watch the filler? Because I skipped most of the part. I didn't even watch most of the fillers because it's just recap. So yeah. So yeah, that's all. There's nothing to this. If you want to skip this episode, skip it. Just skip this episode if you want to do it, because it's just filler. So yeah, that's all to this episode of Black Clover, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.